All right. Hello, guys. Welcome to my first actual, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. No, I'm lying. All right. Anyways, today's gonna be a different of a little, like, it's a little different video than normal. All right. It's not a game, just some kind of talk about a, what I think is an entitled survivor. All right. So, I was playing a game last night as Bubba, and I was just playing to have fun. And, you know, casual, I won that game. And I got a message. Alright. So I think I've been watching too much Quiet Kills because this is basically one of his videos. I'm basically copying what he does. Now, I want to give I guess a shout out to him. He's awesome. I love watching him. Basically inspired me to do this because normally I would never do this. I would just say LMAO GG's and whatever he yapped about, I would just ignore and block him. But his take was so bad, I just had to show you guys this. All right. So, anyways, literally right here. This is it. Y'all can see my stuff on the background. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about it. It's there. But anyways, this this was his take. I actually uh a little secret. I actually recorded this already. I made a whole video, but the audio was so bad, bro. I literally made the whole video without checking the audio first, so it sounded terrible. I just had to delete it, and it was like an hour long. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it again though. Don't worry, don't worry. But anyways, okay. So I won the game as Bubba, and this is the message I get after the game. I left the game immediately. That was actually the last game I played, and then I started watching YouTube. So basically, I'm watching YouTube, and I have a keyboard that I got for my Xbox. So I'm just typing this up pretty fast, right? Eventually, I switched to my controller, and then I make some like uh spelling errors or whatever. But he like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You guys know what I'm saying. It's pretty obvious. But anyways, this is the message I get when I'm watching I think, a video from Demi. If y'all know who that is, go check him out. He's on YouTube. He's also a very good content creator. I love him too. Awesome. But anyways, to the video. This is what I get. Camping and tunneling. Yikes. So I said, camping win, because I never camped this game. I actually didn't camp at all, or tunneled. I didn't tunnel either. But he says my meter was going up, a glitch for sure. So we got sarcasm. This is just toxicity right here. Right? Just remember that he's gonna be a little sarcastic, a little toxic right here. Just let's see. I Next time I see Survivor near the hook, I'll just leave. You lost, get over it. I just want it to be over, because normally I don't do this again. But then he kept going, so I kept going. By the way, this lasted for 2 hours. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I didn't camp. But when I did hook one of the survivors, there was another survivor at the same exact tile that the hook was on. So yeah, I went after them. So maybe I camped a little bit. Not camping, I just chased the survivor that was next to the hook. And then I downed them, and then I went and hooked them, and then went somewhere else. So yeah, that was the one instance where you can say I camped, but again, I didn't. I just chased the survivor near the hook. Anyways, he said, you gave up a chase for me all the time to go near the hook person. Okay. Future me, like I've already talked about it. I figured out at this time I don't know who this guy was playing. Like I didn't know what character he was. I didn't know who exactly it was. It was the Sable. And basically every time the two first times I downed him, he went to Tractor. We were on Coldwood Farm, and he went to Tractor both times. All right, because I was playing a stealth Bubba build. Maybe he didn't know I was there, but I just both times I watch him walk up to Tractor. Like he walks up Tractor, and I watch him do it. So I go after him. I never gave up a chase this game. I kind of just turned my mind off and played. I committed like every chase. Um, except one, and I'll get to that later though. So he says I gave up a chase for him all the time to go near the hook person. Never did that. I just downed the first person I saw. And then I said, I gave you a second chance. I could have slugged if you wanted me to. If anything, I played nice that round because what I'm talking about is after I hooked him or after I downed him, there was like he brought me to two other survivors in the game, and I'm Bubba. And I only used one of my charges to down him. So I had two extra charges, and the other survivors were right in front of me. They probably didn't know I was there. They were healing because I'm playing Stealth Bubba. So I could have kept charging and killed both of them. But I was like, nah, this game's going so well for me. I don't need to. I'll give them a second chance. So I was playing nice. Right? Anyways, he says, you played nice. You played toxic ASF. Okay. I do not curse. I do not do that. I do not care. Someone else does that. I don't judge. But, like, I just don't do it, okay? So, yeah, I'm just going to spell it out for you. You'll know what it means if you're old enough. Anyways, he said I played toxic. This guy, I'm going to get to it now, does not know what this word means because he keeps saying I played toxic. But, when you play toxic, that would be me hitting you on hook, WS keying on your body. I play controller, same thing. Back and forth, like, that would be toxic. But, I never did that, and he never mentions it because I never did that. So I ask, how did I play toxic? Please write me an essay for me because like he was going on and on. So I was like, oh my gosh, just this was me being sarcastic. So I guess I was being toxic during this a little bit. And then he said, like, if you would listen. And I said, now you're learning because again, he didn't want to. I didn't want to hear it. But eventually he gets to something, and that's when I start like, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm committed. I'm committed to this. I want to see his take. I want to see why he thinks that I'm toxic. Like, then he said, and I said, now you're learning because I didn't want to listen. But then he says, yeah, learning that toxic people can't change. Yeah, I know. It sucks for sure. So many ways you could play and be enjoyable for both roles and still make it a 4K. Whew. Trust me, if you watch Quiet Kills, you'll know that my job isn't to make sure you have fun. It's to kill. That's my job. My job is to kill. And then he says, you just think toxic dude. This is his first take. His first take is because I want to win, I'm toxic. Because my job, how I win, is to kill. Kill, right? Me killing is just thinking toxic. That's his first take. He has one other take later on. It's basically the same thing. But yeah, me winning is toxic. Okay. But whatever makes you sleep at night, no feelings, killer man. I have no feelings, guys. Wow, this really hurts. This really hurts my non-existent feelings. Anyways, oh, this was my favorite thing that I said so far. Bros mad, killers kill, or killer kills. Bros mad, killer kills. That's funny. I think it's funny because he literally is. That's it. He's just mad that he lost. He's mad that I'm killing. He's calling me toxic for killing as a killer. Like, what do you want me to do? Not kill? I guess. Anyways, bro's bad at reading too. Okay, I'm bad at reading. So many ways you can play and be enjoyable for both roles and still get a 4K. LMAO, camping and tunneling like a cat, you'll know, doesn't make you good. Again, never camped, never tunneled. Um, so I just simply said who won because again, wanted it to be over. I'll let y'all know when I started like committing to it. It'll be pretty obvious. I would say tunneling at 2 to 3 gens would have been okay. Remember this, killers. It's okay to tunnel at 2 to 3 gens. Remember. We gotta write this down in our imaginary rule book that doesn't exist. Anyways, but at 5 gens, that's cruel. And that's him just saying that he's responding to this. Oh well, the person who tunnels and camps at 5 gens. Again, never tunneled, never camped. Kind of just turned my mind off and went for the first person I saw. And I saw him twice at tractor. So I went after him. Yeah, downed him pretty fast. he, he didn't even loop me. Literally, as soon as I saw him, he was basically down within 10 seconds. But anyways, then don't walk in front of me. Run anti-tunnel or learn how to loop. These are things you can do to not be tunneled, right? Oh my gosh. And then he says, I didn't run in front of you. He did. twice. I mean, I was Stealth Bubba. He probably didn't hear my terror radius, but he still walked in front of me on Tractor. He didn't go to any loop. He just went to Tractor both times. But at this time, I didn't actually know that he did that. I didn't know who he was. Eventually, I figured out that he was the Sable that played that went to Tractor both times. But anyways, I didn't run in front of you. You did. The second I got unhooked, you came to me. Now, I know this is lies because, again, the first person I saw, I just went after. And whenever I did go for him in the second chase at Tractor, because the first chase, downed him at Tractor, second chase, went back to Tracker. He went back to Tractor and I saw him because I, like, unforeseen, he couldn't, my terror radius was on a different gen. I saw him at Tractor again, so I was like, oh, well, might as well go over there and down him. He was healed. So if I go after you the second you got unhooked, you wouldn't be healed. That's for sure. That because if he wasn't healed, I probably would have just M1'd him. But he was. So I used my chainsaw and insta-downed him because that's my power. Anyways, anti-tunnel perks are boring. Okay, I agree with that. Anti-tunnel perks are boring. But guess what? If you don't like being tunneled, guess you're gonna have to bring them. I guess that's the only way you can have fun. Definitely. Because it sucks already to tunnel like a cat. You'll know what it means. Again, he's calling me this. This is what he's calling me, guys. But I'm the toxic one. Remember this. He's being toxic, but I'm the toxic one. Remember that. I also did. I also did loop you. I'm whatever controller. It's fine. I also did loop you, but there's a man behind me with a map that has nowhere to go. I don't know what he is talking about with this. Like, I do not care about like what this is. I don't know what he's talking about. I guess he's talking about a survivor, another survivor, his teammate. That sucks. Not my fault. You had a bad teammate. I don't know what he's talking about. I, I really don't. Anyways, pellets were used too, but your chainsaw is faster than me, so I can't do none. So you're complaining about the killer's power. Uh, I don't even know what to say. He's complaining about the killer's power. Oh my gosh, this chair is so squeaky. Shut up. All right. So pellets were used. Yeah, I played around them, and he lost the mind games, and I won. Actually, no, he did drop a pallet. He dropped one pallet, but it was a short wall, so I simply went around it and downed him instantly. Could he have played better? Oh, for sure. Because if he won that mind game, if he won the 50-50, he could have went to another pallet. But he didn't win it. So he died. And remember, that was it. Like the first two chases were at Tractor, which he just instant downed him, and I won. I won both of those like instantly and hooked him. And then the last chase, he brought me to a pallet, the unsafest pallet in like the map. And guess not only that, he brought me to his other two teammates. Other two teammates. Oh my gosh. Which again, that's why I said I played nice because I could have chainsaw swept them too because I had two extra charges and I could have downed them, but I didn't. I just hooked him and went along. Anyways, yeah. So he's complaining about the killer power. Yeah, because that's the best thing to do. Like, yeah, just complain about the power. Yeah. Because I played good. Yeah. So basically, me playing good, you're mad. Yeah, he's mad I played good and he lost. That's pretty much it. But then again, being toxic again, you're yeah, you can fill in the blank there. I'm pretty sure he means but you know, in a meaner way, because he's just toxic, bro. He's so toxic. And then he says, "And no, I'm mad because you play toxic again." He doesn't know what toxic means, bro. Never hit him on hook. Never did WS King on his body. Never did that. So yeah, me killing them is toxic. I guess. Okay, and then I say, even if I play toxic, you lost. Quit crying. Because that's all he's doing right now. He's just complaining. Crying, complaining, same thing. Is the tears with us? I don't know what he means by that. I'm honestly having fun arguing with someone who probably can't win without doing this toxic crap. LMAO. Um, again, who can't win without doing this toxic crap. Being toxic doesn't make you win. If anything, if I start winning your body on hook, then that just lowers the like it just gives y'all more time to do gens. That's toxicity. Camping and tunneling, that isn't even toxic. That's a part of the game, actually. Um, I didn't camp and tunnel. I just again turned my mind off went after the first person I saw. While he was on hook, he was not the first person I saw, so no, wasn't really tunneling. But anyways, yeah, I just he doesn't know what toxic means. And then he said, I'm like to his response, I'm having fun arguing with someone. Bro, uh, you're not supposed to be having fun arguing with someone. That, so I said, you attention seeker. You lost. End of story. That should have been it. The game should have ended, and then we should have never had this conversation to begin with. He should have never messaged me. Like we should never have been arguing in the first place. But no, he wanted to argue. He's having fun doing it. If you don't like losing this much, quit or get better. Don't yap to me about it. Don't come to me because and complain because you lost. That's not gonna do anything. Instead, look what you did wrong in the match and improve. Boom. There we go. Like I've again like quiet kills, dude. Oh my gosh, bro. I love him like so much. He's so funny. Like he's awesome. He's just an awesome dude. He would agree with that so much. He would probably agree with that. Don't complain to me because you lost. Just go back and see what you did wrong and improve. They they never do that. They never do that. Well, good survivors will do that. Good survivors will. But the ones that aren't will do all this. And this was a 2-hour conversation, but I was just watching YouTube the whole time. That's probably how I was able to put up with it. Anyways, and then he said you learned a word and wanted to use it. I don't know what word he's talking about because all this is like I guess he means like this is the only word that probably doesn't fit in here. So I guess he means that, but I wanted to I guess okay. Also, I win quit a lot. I win quit a lot. I don't know what he means by that. I guess he means whenever he wins as survivor, whatever he quits. So actually, he's not winning. He's losing, and he's lowering his MMR. So if that's what I think he means, that he's just lowering his MMR, like he's like, oh, we're about to win anyways, might as well quit. You're just like, so you're trying to go against baby killers? Like, is that what's trying? Like, is that what you mean? Because if that's not, this has no meaning to this conversation at all. Like, I don't care that you win quit. Sure, you want to go against baby killers, do it. Like, obviously, that's not going to make you better, but whatever, not my problem. I don't really care. And he says, I don't really mind losing unless the killer plays toxic. So, again, if you don't mind losing unless the killer plays toxic, why were you coming up to me like yapping, like talking about all of this when I never played toxic? Again, you don't know what toxic means, bro. Uh, Camping and tunneling isn't toxic. It's part of the game. Like I said, either bring anti-tunnel, which I agree isn't fun, but you can bring anti-tunnel, learn to loop, and not walk right in front of me like this person did. I did not play toxic. That would be, again, me hitting you on hook or WS King on your body. I've said that like 5 times already. Anyways, thought you already knew that part since I messaged you. Bruh. Yeah, because I'm really I'm toxic for winning. Well, also, I'm getting my attention if you keep messaging me back. Like, just block me if you don't want to keep arguing. Like, do you prefer? This is when I was like, oh my gosh, this is so, like, you know what? I'm probably gonna make content out of this. Maybe. I'll see where it goes from here. And then he said, just block me if you don't want to keep arguing. Like, dude, be for real. Like, I just lost to a trapper, but he was extremely good and not toxic. You just take notes for real. Okay. I don't care that you lost to a trapper and he was extremely good and not toxic. Uh, okay, good. He didn't hit you on hook and he didn't say that you guys are crap and that you guys are butt because you played a certain way. So he wasn't toxic. Cool. I didn't do that either. Yeah, so this like just has no meaning at all because I wasn't playing toxic. He doesn't know what that means. It was because it is pretty fun. And this is me like it was pretty fun to see what entitled survivors come up with as an excuse for them losing. Yeah, this is when I realized like around here is when I like when he said this. That's when I was like, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm gonna make a video out of this because it is pretty funny to see like Quiet Kills videos. That's why they're so funny because it's entitled survivors coming up with excuses for them losing. That's what it is. It's so funny, bro. Anyways, and how do you know I'm a Survivor main? I play more killer, to be honest. The reason I thought you were Survivor main is because you did 2 hours. We had a you had you came to me first, calling me toxic because you lost a Survivor, and then you continued to have a 2 hour conversation of why I'm toxic for winning because you lost. Yeah, I'm toxic because you lost. I'm toxic because I won and you lost. That's it. That's me being toxic. That's why I think you're a Survivor main. So yeah, I kind of just assumed if you're gonna talk all this for losing a Survivor match, then geez, you must really, really be connected like with this game, like the Survivor side, like bruh. And he says I play more killer to be honest. I said no, quit crying, quit crying. You play killer, I play killer. Like I can't be toxic for winning as killer, and then you not be toxic for winning as killer. Like bruh, the dude, it's just again, it doesn't really have a meaning in this conversation, but nah, because it's so easy to win without being toxic. You just need to learn how to. I mean, if you're new, then I can help you for sure. I played since 2018. So, yeah, it is pretty easy to win without being toxic. I just won against you last night without being toxic. Pretty easy. Um, he says I need to learn how to. I mean, I've already done it. I mean, if you're new, then I can help you for sure. I've played since 2018. My response to that is, so you lost to someone with less playtime? This is what you're saying. I never said he was bad. I just said that you lost to someone with less playtime is what he's saying. I might have more playtime than this guy. I don't know. He could have been playing it since 2018, but he also could have took a 2 year break. I don't know. I've played for a long time, and I also took a break. So he could have more hours than me. I could have more hours for him. I never looked. I do not care. But I could look right now. Actually, I think I could. I'm not 100% sure. But I was just so you lost to someone with less playtime is what you're saying. And then he says, so you're saying Zerbs? I don't know who this guy is. I don't. Sorry. One of the best survivors. That's all he said. Whenever he loses to someone with less playtime, he's bad. What a weird thing to say. Did I say you're bad because you lost to me with and I have less playtime? Never said that. Again, I think he's just pulling stuff out of thin air because he's mad that he lost. Anyways, Zerbs. I think I've heard of him though, but like I probably don't watch him. Anyways, so yeah, again, never said he was bad for losing to me when I had less playtime. He just pulled that up out of thin air. I said, why that controller moment for real. But anyways, I said, oh my lord, you lost, I won. Like that's it. Doesn't make you better though. Never said I was better. Your ego is so huge I can barely even see the sun. Epic roast gamer. Oh my gosh, epic roast. Your ego is so huge I can barely see the sun. Dude, this guy. Anyways, so yeah, I just responded to epic roast gamer. I thought that was hilariously stupid. Anyways, and I said, and because he said doesn't make you better though. I said, and if I beat you, then yeah, it kind of does. Because if we're playing a competitive game and I beat you, we'll get to it in a second. Not at all. And if I beat you, then yeah, it kind of does. Kind of does. And he's responding to that with not at all. If it would be a game that we could both kill each other, then yes, you could say you're better. But it's a one-sided game. Okay, I'm gonna stop real quick. One-sided game. this is what I think about DBD. Now, don't get mad at me. This is just what I think, and so anyone can have their opinion. But I think that let's say there's a survivor. It's guys like who've been playing forever. They have every possible thing they could have. Like they have all four commodities toolboxes, brand new parts, just everything they could possibly have. Gen rush, every like all the best perks, just everything. And they're on comms and they just know exactly what they're doing. And then you put them up against a really good killer that has everything he has. I think it's a little bit more survivor sided because they can communicate with each other. And if they're really good at communicating, then okay, yeah, I think it's a little bit more survivor sided. But if they're on comms and they don't have as much, I still think the comms is just gives them an advantage, okay? But let's say it's a solo queue game and they still have the best stuff, but they're not in comms, right? They have no communication whatsoever. Then I think it's a little bit more fair because the survivors, like, they're not all aware of the killer's whereabouts, but they still have all like the gin rushing stuff, like all that. If they have everything, they're pretty stacked, but they don't have comms. It's a little bit more fair. And then if you have survivors that just have all right perks, right? And then they don't have stacked stuff. They just all right, just average gamers. You just play every now and then, and they don't like they're not a Swift. Even me, like even if I streamed like every single day, if I'm just playing solo queue, it's definitely killer sided. I'm not gonna lie, it is definitely killer sided because they have no comms and they're not like tryharding. They're just average survivors. It's definitely killer sided because like you can get a teammate that just sits in the corner all game and doesn't do any gens, and therefore you're going to lose. You need all four of the survivors to win. It is a team effort. So yeah. Anyways, but that's just my opinion on how the game is like one sided or whatever. But he didn't even mean it like that. He said not one sided as in killer sided, but as one can kill and the other one can't. Okay, so basically he's saying that only one of them has an objective. The killer's the only one with an objective, right? Yeah, no. This is what I responded to that. I said, what is the survivor's goal? Do 5 gens. And open gates. What's the killer's goal? Killing survivors. So if I complete my objective and prevent you from doing yours, what does that mean? Avoids the question and goes back to tunneling and camping isn't part of the goal. Again, wasn't tunneling and camping, but completely avoided the question and went back to tunneling and camping. He's literally just crying about it. So I said, I think you just couldn't handle stealth, Bubba, because that's what I was playing. Stealth wasn't the issue here. Okay. You not being good isn't though. This is probably like the first toxic thing I said. Like this is probably toxic right here. But everything he said, I'm sure it's justified. Like he literally called me butt at the game, or worse, he literally put the asterisk there just so I can't like report him or whatever. No, I can. I still could, but I probably will. I could, but like not right now. Content, bro. So basically, I'm just saying, like, he can avoid tunneling and camping. If I was tunneling and camping, he can avoid it by just simply knowing how to loop. Because he doesn't like anti-tunnel. I agree. I don't like it either. So that means the only other option is to get good, know how to loop. Or you can stealth the whole game, but no one's gonna like you for it. Your survivors, your teammates are not gonna like you for it, but it is a choice. But then the killer's gonna inevitably win. So yeah, that's yeah, it's kind of toxic, but whatever. It's true though, because like he's not saying. What I mean is like he's not saying, "Oh my goodness, I played bad. What can I do to be better?" He's just calling me toxic because I won. Me wanting to win is toxic, and me winning is toxic. Anyways, he said, "Yeah, because getting tunneled in camps makes me bad. Never tunneled or camped again for like the thousandth time." Or should I say hundredth time? Okay, never mind. Y'all, that was stupid. But y'all see what I said. Wait, were you the Sable? Oh yeah, this is when I finally realized he was the Sable. Like the Sable that went to the tractor 2 times. So that's why I said this makes so much more sense. because I didn't know he was the Sable that literally went to tractor both chases and just got insta downed. He did walk right in front of me. That's when I realized, oh my gosh, seriously? And they said either Sable or Carlos, but I play all survivors. Yeah, I don't care what survivors you play. I was just like, I just realized who you were. And for your info, you stayed near tractor, and I saw you and only you. I guess stealth better. Yeah, I saw him near tractor twice, out in the open, not near pallets. Uh, he's in a bad position. I'm gonna take advantage of that. Just know if you're out of place and you're just there and like you're just a free down pretty much, the killer is going to take advantage of that to win the game. Yeah. And that's probably another reason why you didn't get any gens done. Now they no the rest of the team was doing gens. I think they got one done, maybe two, but they didn't. I know for they didn't do many. But anyways, it's probably because this guy wasn't doing them. Anyways, and he said, "Huh? You literally slugged the other teammates just to come back to where I was mending myself." I questioned him because I never slugged this game. I literally have already said this. I could have. I could have slugged because he brought me to two of the other teammates, and I had two extra charges left. I could have downed both of them. They were literally right on top of each other because they were healing, and I was undetectable. So they had no idea I was there. So I could have slugged, but again, I was playing nice, and I gave them a second chance, and I insta picked. This is what I said. I slugged. I insta picked. He said down someone and didn't pick him, bruh. Anyways, and no, you didn't. This guy is playing a different game. This guy was playing a completely different game. Like, bro. Anyways, I literally canceled a sweep. Yeah, this is what I just said. I canceled a sweep, not the snowball, and gave you guys a chance. And even if I did slug, even if I did slug, sucks for you. Killers can do that. Killers can slug. I didn't slug, but it would have went much faster if I did. And I like how he's bringing up slug now. Like, ugh, bro. Anyways, killers can do that. Yeah, no, they can slug. Is it a fun to go against? No. Or is it allowed? Yes. You can counter it by splitting up. Um, there's perks, and you don't even need perks. Technically, you can just go pick them up after they heal, after they get 99. You can go pick them up. There are counters to slugging. So yeah, maybe it's annoying. And oh, I literally had a Twitch video where I played Trapper, and my whole goal was to not hook anyone, but I did hook people when the exit gates were opened and they were crawling out. 2 games I lost. I was playing Trapper, slugging, and 2 games I lost. So that means if I lose when slugging, there's counterplay to it. So even though I didn't slug, this guy saying like slugging, it's out of the equation because you can counter it. So simply just get better. Anyways, and then he said, not admitting you've played Toxic is funny. I've never played Toxic. Don't, again, for the 100th time, you don't know what this means. Downing you and killing you and winning the game is not toxic. That is my objective. Hitting you on hook, WSK on your body, for the 100th time, that can be toxic. Like a survivor teabagging at the exit gate, that can be toxic. Anyways, I played to win. That's what I did. I played to win. There's ways to win without being toxic. For the 100th time, this is why I said 100th time. I'm telling you. Again, wasn't being toxic. I can play how I want. And I could care less if you have fun or not. Only that I have fun. Because it's a video game that I'm playing to have fun. And this is his other take. I'm selfish because I want to have fun. Me winning is toxic, and me Wanting to have fun is selfish. Selfish ASF. Yeah, you guys know. But whatever. I guess no one can have fun with you. Mm, I guess so. I guess, especially if you're gonna write, have a 2 hour conversation about it. I would understand if the people you were against were toxic first, but yeah, no, selfish for being unfun. So again, for the 100th time, oh yeah, right here. Not my job to make sure you have fun. You want to have fun? I don't know. Run a specific build. I don't know. Don't play the game. Play a different game. I don't get it. If you didn't have fun, then maybe you should play a different game. Uh, but anyways, yeah. So I'm selfish for me wanting to have fun, but I'm also selfish for being unfun. So he didn't have fun, so I'm selfish. It's basically the same take, but whatever. Um, yeah. I said selfish for trying to win. That's your take. Yeah. Anyways, again, not my job. Make sure you have fun. It isn't your job to be toxic either, but here you are. Again, they weren't toxic, like they didn't teabag or anything. But again, I also wasn't toxic. Never hit them on hook. Never did any of that. And then you literally messaged me calling me bad. Oh yeah, he said it isn't your job to be toxic either, but here you are. Like I'm here talking to him. You literally messaged me calling me bad because I won a video game. So who's really toxic here? Okay. Remember this. Remember this location so I don't lose it. Where was it? Oh yeah, wait, no, go back, go back. He said I never said you're bad. I never said you're bad. Remember what he did? I never said. Oh, let me highlight that. I never said you're bad. Smiley face. I never said you're bad. Where do I, what is this? I'm remembering something. Let me go back. Let me backtrack and see if I can find what he said. Because I swear I remember him saying something. You're fill in the blank. Probably but obviously the meter version. You're this. This is what I am. He's not saying the character's this. He's not saying the killer's this. He's literally saying I am this. And then he's calling me. And remember, he's calling me a, a cat. He's calling me a pussycat. And again, tunneling. He's calling me. This is what he's calling me. This. He's calling me all this. But he never said I'm bad though. All of that was just lie. Like all of that never happened. You know what I mean? Anyways, I said you're playing toxic. You're the one that keeps saying I won. I'm better. Never said I'm better. But yeah, I did say I won. That's for sure. And he said lmao victim complex, bro. You're the one saying all that crap. You're calling me bad. You're calling me uh cat, which you guys will know what it means if you're old enough. But you're not saying I'm bad, and and I'm whatever, bro. This guy is just like, God, I don't know. He's again pulling stuff out of thin air. And I said, "Oh, my bad. You called me crap." And he said, "Yeah, for playing toxic." I don't need to go back to the asterisk. We all know what it meant. He was calling me either this or but. Like, y'all guys know what it means. Anyways, so I said entitled. Yep. I'm pretty sure this guy's a little entitled. And he said, speak for yourself. You're so entitled that you think toxic gameplay is cool. Bro. Oh my gosh. Again, never played toxic, and I never said toxic gameplay is cool either. I said, how am I entitled? Because I won? Do you even know what entitled means? Because this is the dumbest, like, you're so entitled that you think toxic gameplay is cool? I this guy, bro. Does the things I say come inside your brain and come out as fast as it comes in? I don't know what he's yapping. Like this guy is just again just pulling stuff out of thin air because he knows that he's wrong. He's in the wrong, so he's just pulling stuff out of thin air. All right, about 2 hours ago, I would have let it slide, but your take is so funny. I gotta make this content. This is when I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. Like I was not sure this whole time if I want to make a video, but this is when I was like, no, I'm 100% doing it. Quiet Kills would be proud. Thank you, Quiet Kills. Thank you. You're you're so awesome, and it's really cool, and yeah, you've inspired me. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Anyways, so he looked up the definition, which is like basically, yeah, look, I'll just read it exactly. Believing oneself to be inherently deserving of privileges or special treatment. Anyways, which I said he's entitled because he thinks he should win because, you know, I I I don't I'm toxic because I won, so he thinks he should win. I don't know. But yeah, yeah. Anyways, I said, bro, I had to look it up. Show it to your 2 followers. Oh yeah, he's talking about the content. So he brought up my follower count. First off, I have more than 2 followers, and even if I only had 2 followers, I'd appreciate every single one of them. Yeah. So this right here is just pathetic. Bringing up follower count. I'm sure you guys would agree with me on that. You probably agree with me on all of this. If you don't, then okay, write something, write in the comments what you think. But this is basically the end. Yeah, this is it. You told me to tag him. I'm not tagging this guy. If he finds it, he finds it. Hopefully he does. Um, I'll tell him the name of the YouTube video. Sure, I'll do that whenever I post it. But yeah, let me guys know what your opinion on this. But his take was literally, um, I won, so I'm toxic, and since I want to have fun, I'm selfish. Those were his 2 takes. Selfish for trying to win. Yeah. Those were his 2 takes. Toxic for winning, selfish for trying to win. Awesome. All right. Anyways, um, that's pretty much it. That's what this video was about. Was this guy right here? He's very famous now. Uh, no, probably not. But I just wanted to do this type of video because I don't know. Quiet Kills, bro. Definitely inspiring, man. He's very funny. Love his content. And yeah, this just reminded me so much of the videos he's been making, like the Instagram ones, and literally just any video when they're toxic in the in-game chat. Like this is literally what this is. Xbox doesn't have in-game chat. They're making Xbox keyboard and mouse compatibility in the future, one of the future updates. So maybe we'll have in-game chat then, and I think it'd be awesome. And I did get a keyboard and mouse specifically for that reason, a really nice one too. And it sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, it's gonna sound so cool. But anyways, uh, yeah, so maybe we'll get in-game chat. That'd be pretty cool. Um, but this is basically in-game chat, just a lot longer. And yeah, for Xbox, like this is it, bro. They just message you. Um, and if they're on PC, then yeah, dang, guess they can't be toxic. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Let me guys know what you think about all this. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funny. Anyways, yeah, this guy definitely definitely a toxic guy. This guy is toxic, that's for sure. Um, but yeah, let me guys know what you think about this take. I think it's funny. Um, maybe I said something that I shouldn't have. You know, think I said something I shouldn't have. Maybe I think the one time that I said something maybe I shouldn't have was and you being uh and you not being good isn't the problem or whatever. Yeah, but this was like the funniest thing. Bro's mad killer kills. Oh my gosh. But yeah, where's it at? I'll show you. Because I'm not like gonna lie to you guys. You not being good isn't though. Like stealth wasn't the issue here. This is probably the one toxic thing I said. Maybe I should have said that. But again, he was he was calling me this, he was calling me this and this. He just kept repeating it. So yeah, I think it was justified there. But anyways, thank you guys so much for the support. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is definitely a new one. And I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. Love you all. And peace out.